Hi everyone, it's FCA. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and today I'm going to be doing a response / requested kind of video. Very improv. I got a comment on one of my videos from Halloween when I was a pirate wench that says, it's from SEPH149420, and this person has said, okay dude, please help. This rigid collodion stuff just does not work. I've watched every video and have about 5 different types of the stuff. I let it dry and it does not get dented. So this person is wanting to know why their stuff isn't working. I will tell you that a better person to ask is probably Goldie Starling here on YouTube. I will link her below. She is the one who introduced me to this stuff, and I think that she is wonderful and amazing and inspiring, and she's definitely more of an expert guru with this kind of stuff. So just want to say that. Next, I have rigid collodion that I used in that video. This is Mayron. And it may look backwards to you, I'm not 100% sure, but this is rigid collodion, and it's a scarring liquid. The first thing I would like to say is, you mentioned that you have different types of stuff, which is good because, as we know about anything, all products are not made equal. So, honestly, maybe it's not you. Maybe you just really have 5 bad bottles of rigid collodion. I would suggest buying them directly from a website. So if you were to get the Mayron rigid collodion, go to mayron.com, go to sillyfarms.com or something and buy the Mayron rigid collodion, or buy the Dawn Post rigid collodion or anything like that. There are so many different brands. Buy that stuff from the website itself rather than from Amazon or from eBay or something like that, because you don't know how old it is at that point. The companies themselves will not sell you, at least most of the time, will not sell you old, and if they know it to be defective products. So maybe you really just have 5 bad, crappy versions or loads of that stuff. And so my suggestion is, first buy your stuff, and quality is gonna cost you a little more. So I am a person who believes if you're going to be using something regularly or for something very important, quality is important, and you may have to pay up a little bit. Now you have 5 different types of this stuff, friend, so I realize that you're probably like, I've spent a lot of money on this product, why isn't it working? 5 different types, how are 5 different bottles from 5 different places not working? I understand this. So one thing that you could do is, like I said, I know that the last thing you probably want to hear is go buy another bottle, but maybe you really do you got the bad batch from all those different types. It happens. I know it's unlikely, but stranger things have happened, so maybe that is the problem. Another thing is maybe you're just not applying enough, because as I said, not all products are made equal. So even though the general idea of rigid collodion stays the same, but maybe it's honestly that the different types that you're just using the wrong method. I'm going to do a demonstration to show you how I use the Mayron rigid collodion, and now I have foundation on my face, and I have some setting spray on my face, and moisturizer was put on before all those things. So I'm going to, for the sake of demonstration, if you wanted to have a more fresh looking scar, or something that was more recent, that was going to scar, what you want to do is you want to apply your makeup first. So you're going to put, also you don't want to do this anywhere by your eyes, and it's better to do this in an area where it's a little meatier, because if you have a very slim, very thin face, and you just don't have a lot of extra there's nothing for the product to pull on. So try and go for meatier areas. You know, if you're trying to do it across your nose or forehead, or even along your chin, if you have a more thin, narrow chin, it might just be that the product doesn't have something to stick to. So you load up your face as you wish. So we have that, and just for the effect purpose, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go all out, go big or go home kind of deal. So I have some lipstick in the color Arrows from NYX, and that was a Maybelline Color Sensations pencil in the red. And I believe that's all it is just the plain red version. And now what you're gonna do is with your Rigid Collodion, you take it out, and again, products don't last forever, so if you got something from eBay, you don't know how long that person has had it, and if it's actually fresh, so maybe, you know, you're just using old stuff, and that kind of stuff doesn't always have the same kind of pull. So you apply it, and you have to let it dry. You have to let each section dry individually, and so this is starting to dry. Lucky for me, there's a heater right next to me, so it's helping it dry a little faster. So that's how you have it going on there. It has pulled up the color a little bit, and now you have this flat, dry piece. Now, as you can see, it really doesn't look like I did anything with that first one. It hasn't dented. And this is really a time-consuming process. So you want to apply, I recommend applying 2 coats, like stroke and stroke, with every layer that you do. That's what I do, and I get really good results. And so here it goes again. This is the second coat, which I have had 4 applications, 4 strokes of. And even still, it has not made much of a dent. This is a very timely patience process. So we're going to apply that again, and you want to make sure that you're applying as close to the other areas as possible. This is a lot easier to do when you have it marked with some sort of coloring device. You know, I recommend pencils and just light coats of lipstick. You don't want to use anything that's too oily. If you're using makeup that counteracts, you know, that's breaking down the Rigid Collodion, that might be the problem. So you might want to try just using it on its own. It's starting to dent a little bit now. I don't know if you can tell. I think that this is the problem. It's just a suggestion that came to my head. Maybe you just have higher expectations than the product could provide. But if it's just not denting, where if you're just not seeing it, I'm going to say that it's either a bad bottle that's not new, and you know, not all products work the same. Maybe the 5 types that you have, and as silly as that might sound, the 5 types that you have just might not work with your skin type, and there might only be one Rigid Collodion in production and manufacturing that works and does the Rigid Collodion scarring thing on your skin. I highly doubt that that is the actual reason, but again, I am just trying to give you some amateur help. So that is it in process. I'm not gonna do any more than that because I think that that is pretty scar-y enough for the example. And that did take a bit of time, you know, not an excruciating lifetime, you know, didn't have any new nephews born, or I don't have any nephews because my brother's never had any children, but yes, I hope that that has helped. If you were trying to put it on just your bare skin, maybe it's the complete opposite problem. Maybe your skin is too oily, so I recommend, you know, making sure your skin is clean, making sure that your brush is clean. As I said, you know, if